much. Now let's picking out some detail. City Skylines 2 is something I was going to hold off on for a while. Um, just because it seems to have some problems from what I've been watching. There's a lot of complaints about how some of the things are implemented, and the modding community isn't. It's started, but it's not quite as robust as City Skylines 1 for a lot of fixes. But also, frankly, I'm just not looking forward to all the money that it's going to have sunk into it. Just like City Skylines 1 with all the DLC and stuff. I'm waiting to see what it's going to force me to buy, right? Like, I don't want, like in City Skylines 1, where there was a whole DLC just to get day and night, and even then it didn't really work with like the traffic and stuff. And I don't know. I didn't really enjoy City Skylines 1 as much as everyone else did, so I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about 2. I kind of want to wait and see how it develops a little bit more before committing to it, but I know that, at least for the channel, it's something I probably should play at some point. But honestly, I'm kind of having trouble keeping up with Theo Town right now. So it might be a while before that, but eventually I probably will play it. That might be a little too bright. Pop his head in here. Well, and a lot of things that I'm doing with Theo Town 2, I think I kind of want to take over into like a City Skylines or a Sim City or something, and do a little bit more of a decorative and kind of a really themed little city with blocks and stuff, rather than the playthroughs that I have done. Where I just kind of put it down and use the in-game mechanics to just kind of make the same generic city that everyone else does. Alright, that might be enough for the grays. Yeah, hopefully they've got it fixed so that the water physics in City Skylines 2 actually works. That'd be nice. Alright, let me adjust this because it looks maybe like it's actually just a little too dark. Okay, so that's the default. So maybe just bring it down to 100. I'd actually be all right. Like 92. Let's see, 64, 39, 96. 96. If I can get it to hit 96, that's close enough. I don't have much paint left on there. I don't know what is going on with that. I need you to be out of the way for a minute. Okay. So now I've got to wait for this to dry. But, two, I also keep getting given other games, sort of city builder themed. So I might check those out prior to doing an actual City Skylines stream. Dave the Diver. I have not heard of that one. Oh, that one, yeah. I don't know. I don't know if that's really the kind of game that I would play. It might be fun. I don't really have the time anymore to spread out and do a bunch of games like I've been doing. I really ought to just focus on one. This is the dwarf character from Blitzball, but it's probably a Blood Bowl figure. I'll see if I can get this in here. That one. That guy on the left, or here. That guy on the right. That one is what we're painting. I'm gonna try to paint anyway. I'm still trying to use this technique or try and come up with a new one here than what I normally do. I don't know, I was watching the streams from last year because I guess it's going to be tradition now that for Christmas and New Year's I do painting streams. But last year's stream I was able to do 2 figures in a 3-hour stream. I think they were also a lot less detailed, but we'll see what I can get done today at least. Because last time, that one figure took like 6 hours. That's a little too much. Okay, well, maybe that'll be enough. Let's see. Maybe if I go really light. Makes it kind of messy. I mean, mine was alright. Just had time to myself is all. How was yours? Any more paint? Oh boy. So you had an extended vacation then, huh? Extended holiday. Huh. Yeah, I'm kind of glad I don't have to go through that sort of thing anymore. All right, let's see if guy's gonna be a real pain. But I think I got it. Okay, so now that that's done, we can get to the actual painting part. Tell you what I'm not looking forward to, though. This is my last 3-day weekend for a while. I used up my vacation days to take Mondays off. And then, what with Christmas and New Year's, we got those off too. So, for a little over a month, I've been having 3-day weekends. I've only had to go to work 4 days a week. It's gonna be over. I'm gonna have to go a full 5 days now. I don't know if I can handle that. And things aren't going great right now either. The company, as many companies are, is terribly cheap, and they have a policy basically for vehicle maintenance of run it until it dies, I guess. So we had a truck breakdown a few days ago, which basically stranded the driver for, I don't know, like 3 hours until they could get a tow truck out to him to pick him up. And, oh boy. And so, like, he's just had enough because he doesn't want to be driving in the winter anymore. Which, I don't know if he's planning on sticking around until we find a replacement or if he's just going to leave, because if he leaves, that's going to have one of our other drivers taking over for him. And that guy has already decided that he hates that route in particular because it's the longest route, and he doesn't really want to do driving anymore either. So he might quit if he's forced to do that before we can find somebody else, which means we'll be down 2 people, which means that the warehouse guy that I work with, the warehouse manager, I guess, is probably going to end up jumping in to fill in, which will leave me alone in the warehouse. So I think my New Year's resolution is just going to be finding another job. I'm tired of doing warehousing anyway. But I'm pretty convinced that I will not find a graphics job in town or anything like that, or even remote online, just based upon past performance. So I think I'm going to have to double down and really try and do something for myself here. Yeah, it seems to. It seems to be a very common thing. And maybe that's just, I can see a lot of similarities between this place and my last job. So it's kind of triggering me a little bit to be like, okay, well, not again. We should probably prepare to vacate this as soon as possible. I don't know. I don't know if it's just a common thing and all places around here are like that or what, but I've had enough. I had enough months ago when I was trying to leave. But I would like to just kind of transition over. Unfortunately, I don't have enough money saved up that I can just quit my job for a while. But I would like to focus on actually getting some of these other projects done if I can. Yeah, me too, but as a pessimist and someone who's seen this before, frankly, I'm not holding out too much hope. And I'm not sure our manager is going to stick around either. Apparently his wife is loaded and comes from a well-off family. And her parents, grandparents, I think it's her grandparents, have apparently decided they don't want to stay in their large lakeside house and take care of it. So they're basically willing to swap houses, which means he would move into a multi-million-dollar house and be able to quit because his wife makes enough money, which I think is exactly what he's planning on doing. So we'll be down several people here probably pretty soon. And I just don't think I need to stick around to pick up the pieces for that. Okay. Well, Happy New Year, Jack. Thanks for stopping by. I think need just a little bit more white. Did we? No, we're still in Pokemon. I thought maybe I'd jump soundtracks. Okay. Gotta look a little closer at this picture here. And then, come on. Apparently, yeah. Apparently that is this guy's beer belly. Right there. So I think that's the last of his skin tone. Yes, it is canonically a beer belly. The dwarves are well known for beer, and in fact, in the Blood Bowl universe, there's a beer company called Bloodweiser, and Bugman's Beer, Bugman's Glow, I think is a brand of dwarven beer. And actually, I don't see it here. No. I'm pretty sure I've seen figures that have like tiny beer kegs. I think it's part of their weapon, or like they like the dwarven ball is a small beer keg or something like that. It's very much a part of their character. You know what, though, I think... let's see, where's that? Aged hide, I guess? Yeah, I mean the Blood Bowl, it is, I guess, supposed to be canonical to the Warhammer universe, but it's also meant to just be sort of a silly aside kind of thing. So they sort of go over the top with it just a little bit. Okay, let's hope this is the right color here. It seems like it works. Maybe a little too much, though. And then his belly. Oh, nice. Do you have to do much editing for the voiceovers to match up, or can you pretty much just do a dub? That's good. Let's see, we're gonna want Ashen Stone this time, I believe. Yeah. Well, hopefully that helps. Hopefully that will get you a little bit more of a spread and an audience. Well, that's kind of how that always is, isn't it? Alright, speed paint. I need you. Doesn't seem to be a lot of paint there, but we will see. Alright, so he's got socks. That, frankly, I don't see this changing much by way of color. Little gray socks are going to be pretty gray. Well, that's kind of okay, I suppose. They are meant to be. And then the beard. Actually, the direction I should be taking that. I may have to do something different with that. It's a little too wet. It's actually taking the dry brushed paint off of this. It's not great. Let me see. Maybe. I think it is, though. I think it definitely is taking that stuff off. So I might actually have to... might have to figure that one out differently. Okay. I mean, it is meant to be darkened down a bit, but I don't know. I might just end Oh, what other colors down below? Alright. Let's see. Do we think royal robes? That more is purple, I think. I'm gonna guess these two. Yeah, we'll give it a shot. So, just gotta look around now and find all of the undercloth. Ah, there we go. Shook the paintball loose. Is that? Oh, you know what though? Pretty sure. Well, maybe not. That might be sleeve. Yeah, looks like. No, I think that's skin for sure. Where the hell did I just put it? Yeah, I know. You have to be really... Is it? Oh yeah, we're in Galaxy. Let's back up. And let's pick, I don't know, Dragon Quest Jazz? How about Pokemon Jazz 2? Zelda Jazz? This person appears to have a ton of this kind of music. If we listened to jazz, we would absolutely have some copyright issues. They would be a little bit uppity about that one. So far, I've only had one issue putting these on YouTube. So that's good. And it's because it recognizes it as a cover, too. You know what? Did that one wrong. I did that one wrong. Can I sop that up real quick? Might be able to soak that one up. forgot I need to have a little bit of a base coat. Fussy here. Yeah, I know, I'm not looking forward to it. It's another reason I really want to stop doing what I'm doing with work and actually find something that I want to do, which is probably never going to happen at this point, or do my own thing, which I think is more likely what I will have to do, because I am 3 months away from turning 40, and there's not much going on in my life to make this worth doing anymore. So it is time for a change. Oh boy, I don't know if I can get to that. Got a little bit of an overspill on that one. Well, hopefully I can paint over that pretty easily. Well, hopefully not. I do have a few plans. It's just finding the time to do them. And frankly, I don't help myself a lot with my habits here. I waste an awful lot of time every evening. Well, like, I'm still playing Uncharted Waters just for a few minutes, but a few minutes is usually like an hour just to go through the dailies and do the events and stuff. But I think eventually I'm just going to have to stop myself from playing and not worrying too much about missing out there, so I can have some more time in the evening. But I do want to do my miniatures. So, the Gazworks channel I would love to get back into. I would love to do some more of the game tutorials. But basically I would have to relearn everything from scratch. It's been so long. But just based upon games that I am making, I think is what I would do my tutorials on. But I've had the Gazworks website for years and never made one, because that was going to be sort of the collective website for not only like the tutorial videos from the channel, but also from the games I was going to make. It was supposed to be kind of my studio channel. Well, but the miniatures painting thing was kind of meant to be a part of that, because I was going to do miniatures. Like I've been sort of sketching out like a war game and a role-playing game, and so those are some things that I wanted to do. And then I wanted to do some 3D work and start making my own miniatures, because once upon a time I did try and actually hand sculpt some, and then I was going to use like a mold making kit, plastic making kit. But now, thanks to 3D printers, I don't have to do that. I can just make a 3D model and put the STL up, and then people can buy that. So I can maybe accelerate that a little bit. And I did learn Blender a couple years ago, but I need to refresh because they just made a new version. So for the GazWorks side of things, you know, that's a lot of effort to put in to not only get back into making my own games, but also to making the tutorials. So that's one of them. Yeah, I still haven't used that thing. I have a Generation 1 Elegoo Mars that I bought for $200, I think, and I was excited at the time because I had wanted the thing when I first saw it, but then it sold out, and then finally they got some back in stock. And now there's like a version 3 of the printer or something. It's been like 5 years, and this thing's just been sitting on my desk, never used. I mean, if anything, I should probably sell it as like an original mint printer and then buy the new version, but that's a project I just never got back to. Well, see, I mean, that's the thing. Like, you can just make anything. With Blender, I could just make a bunch of cute little, video game characters. And because the way the way that works on like Etsy and stuff, people just making definitely copyrighted things and trademarked things and selling them. I mean, I could easily do that, but all right, let's give this a shot here. Oh, come on, really? Okay, I guess the dropper is corked. Oh, I can't even get you in there. That's not good. Really? Okay, how do I break that open? Alright, I'm gonna have to go run this under some water, I think, to get the paint out of it. I'll be right back. I'm back. There we go. That's more like it. So yeah, and that's just the one idea. Obviously, there's the History Channel that I also have wanted to do for a while. That's another involved project. All right, where's the paint go on this one? Trousers, I guess. That is not terribly thick. I'll have to go over that one a second time, I think. Guess who appears to have missed a spot? Need you to soak that up for me there. Okay. Go back to the blue. See, that's a bit more like it. Well, I can always highlight that out, I guess. sure YouTube appreciates it. Probably that stuff too, huh? You know, I think there's actually more to it. Yeah, I don't know. My family's traditional New Year's meal has always been fondue. But that takes a lot of effort, and I'm not going to do that. So I think this year I've got some microwave Chinese food, basically. I've got some lo mein and sweet and sour chicken, orange chicken. God, is that actually? I guess that is. Yeah. Well, what I wanted to do was scampi, which is another meal that we have had before. But probably because of the seafood content, I could not find any microwavable stuff. And I'm sure as hell not going to make it from scratch, so... That's what I get to have. I did make Christmas dinner, but I don't feel the need to put that much effort into a meal just for myself. I think that even goes up in there. I think that's the cloth there too. The problem with trying to go off a paint scheme from the pictures is that the pictures don't show the back sides of these guys. I think it's already where it was. Yeah, well, I mean, it's a matter of motivations. Because you spend all day making Christmas dinner, for Thanksgiving dinner over here. And I've only got so many days off left. I don't really want to spend it cooking. So I will microwave a meal, celebrate a little bit, celebrate a new year of going back to a job I hate, I guess. Okay, that kind of does it. That might actually just be a little bit too dark. What if I take this back to where it was? And maybe take it down to like a... would be 108. Yeah, well, exactly. I mean, why put so much effort into something that's just gonna be gone? Although, I mean, it has been good for me because that's given me leftovers. It's maybe the one good thing about actually preparing a meal, a big meal like that. Okay, I think that's enough for that. Really? That's interesting. Where even is that on the measure? Oh. Dummy. I gotta get that back out. Ash and stone. I did his beard and then I left his hair. I still don't think this is the right solution to this anyway. Yeah, this doesn't go dark enough. Yeah, well, I mean, shit. Especially for me, last thing I want to do when I come home is have to think about cooking something. Damn it. That's completely out of focus. see how well this works out. That actually ends up being a different blue altogether. All right. Well, ooh. I was about to say, here we go. Seeing if I chose the right blue schemes, and I think I did. We back in Pokemon Jazz? No. No, this is actually Dragon Quest. That channel had several jazz varieties of Pokemon, Dragon Quest, Zelda. But I don't know the songs well enough to know when it's transitioned into one of the others. Well, the difference is very subtle. Oh wow, there's a whole area under here I didn't even get. But it is a different blue. Of course, I can't get under there. And I think this works out a lot better than the red and white scheme, which is nice. Black shoes, probably. Maybe I just didn't care for the white because it doesn't really cover very well. This seems to be picking up the gradients and all that from the undercoat pretty well. shed here. And I'm going to assume all of this right here is this color. Boy, that looks terrible. There. Gonna have to get real tight in there. And that is all gold, so I don't want to do that. And then, of course, gotta get this guy's helmet in here. Maybe I can fake it without it. Now it looks like it's so hard to tell. It is so hard to tell. Okay. Yeah, I think that'll work. Not a fan of that tide mark there, but I think for the most part it'll work. Maybe try a little bit deeper if I can on the shoes. Because the blue, according to the pictures, a lot more vibrant, but I think also the base coat has a lot to do with that too. Okay. think I'm going to do what I did with the other guys. Let's see, do I have a black of any kind? Maybe a cultist cloak. That might work as a coat here. I don't know if this is going to be too dark or not. Let's give this thing a shot here. Now that might be very dark. Let's find out. Okay, you know what though? That's at least a little bit more in line. Maybe I don't feel too bad about using this one. Could probably even go just a little bit darker on this. glass on it. That'll darken it up. Yeah, I might give him one more pass. Pop that head off. Like an actual coat back here. Yeah, well, and it's gonna have gold as well, so that should really set it off. While we're waiting for that to dry. Washes that out way too much. What if I pull it in the other way? And maybe the saturation is what's been the problem the whole time. That's a bit more like it. That looks a little bit more in line with what I'm actually seeing myself. Well, you know, what can you do? Feels a little bit like Let's Playing when you have to make commentary and there's nothing to talk about. Well, at least they're supportive, right? Alright, let's try pass number 2. A little too much. I do like it though. And some things you should not be done with this kind of paint. Yeah, I like that. Oh, wow. Well, you know, I mean, I suppose when you're not as exposed to the stuff and you see it for the first time, it is pretty cool. I think I will have to do manual highlighting on this one. Just not getting the shapes that I want out of it. I mean, I pretty much killed all of the back highlighting anyway on that, just by going over it so much. It's okay. Give it a little dry brush highlight, it'll be fine. That off of there. Damn it. It's very difficult to do this with the light in front of me. Okay. Seem to have unintentionally painted over some of the skin tone on that. Unless there's still a little bit more in there. No. Stuff dries pretty quickly. Back to the traditional paints for a minute. Okay, well, this one's going to be a little bit nerve-wracking. I guess I will just paint over with the metallics, that'll be easiest. Try to get that in focus again. Some of this would be way easier without certain limbs in the way. I think I may have thinned this a little too much as well. They use gold thread for the strapping too, so that's going to be interesting. Paint scheme. I do think I already goofed. Okay. Probably should have done this to begin with. I need a much smaller brush. Sounded like I had something running through the walls. It's a little unnerving. I completely forgot the cod piece. I don't think there's anything on this one. Boy, now that I brought the light up that far, washing everything out again. Make sure I get the coat right on this. Oh. And then of course there's the entirety of the belt I did not do. Shit. Quick. Water to the rescue. Other side of that. In fact, I think I can actually see the whole strap under here. A little too wet there, but I got it. Just an incredibly subtle little layer of it. I did get some on there, but we're painting that gold anyway, so. Okay. Now they sure like to repeat a lot of the songs, or at least a lot of the themes in the songs. Let's see what else we got. Wait a minute. Ooh, Phoenix Wright jazz. I need some black. I suppose. So much overlapping on that. It's okay, we'll get it in the highlights. Completely missed out on that part too, apparently. That shoe. Ah, hell. That seems to have been just a little too much. Focus is not doing too well here. It's a little bit better. It takes so long for me to see any change. That's 55. Alright. Oops. think I pretty much covered it. So that should hopefully dry. A little bit better there. Okay, so that's that black. Demonic yellow? Oh. Now, is that, or is that something else? You know what I think that actually is? I think that is closer to skeleton bone. Alright. Well, that is completely gunked up. I need to get that better. Whoa, 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 whoa. Damn it. You son of a... That's a lot more paint than I thought I was gonna get. There's a bubble in there, so of course half the damn bottle has to shoot out. Where'd you go? Okay. Okay, time for tiny strapping. Gonna have to run some kind of shade in there. This is almost impossible. Just gonna have to repaint that hand, I think. I wonder if maybe I brush across lightly, if that'll pick out what I need it to. I mean, yeah, sort of does. I think I was doing better off the first method. Ah, hell. Those are the only places that shows up. Looks like. So then what we're going to do about that, come in and pick a wash. Not that one, not that one. This'll do. Alright, so with any luck, actually, you know what I should have done? Should have waited until I did the gold and then I could do that one too. Light. Strapping. This is not cooperating with me here. Yeah, it looks like crap. Okay, so quickly before that just completely screws with it. Okay, I'm really curious. Apparently there is some of this liquid gold. I'm curious to see what that does. I'll tell you right now, that does not. Let's see, where do I want to put this? Maybe I'll try these first. Yeah, well, the metallic paints that I have are a bit more solid than that. I like that color better, though. I do like that color. The metallic paints are a more solid coat. So I'm not sure how the speed paint gold holds up, but it seems to actually be pretty good. I was concerned since, I mean, the speed paints are a bit more liquidy. They're meant to flow over and then be transparent, and that's why they work so well with having a gray tone undercoat, because you can pick up the shadows and the highlights. But this seems to be a pretty solid paint anyway. So I guess I will end up using a little bit more. Because the gold that I have is a little bit coppery, I guess. I am seeing a little bit of overspill. Yeah, this is acting just like a normal metallic paint, which is actually okay. I can't tell what my focal point is anymore. These little tiny buckles. Music started off kind of quiet, now it seems a little bit loud. Might just be that song, though. You never know. Okay. And I did do a little bit of a goof, because there are apparently some gold and or yellow gems on the bracers. So hopefully this paints over them. It does seem to have a little bit of transparency to it. What if I bring this closer? And then maybe? Try that. In there. I can touch just the tips. Okay, that might work. Got those buckles. Did not get that in the hair. Now that looks like an actual gem. So if I can avoid it. Inadvertently seem to have already added the little sparkle to it. So with any luck... Uh-oh. See the white spot under here. Still liquid, sort of. Damn. Guess I'm gonna have to add some whether I like it or not. Works out. So then This is going to be really fussy little bit here. That's too much. It's too much. Damn it. Just when I think I'm done, there's a little bit more. That is not what I wanted to do there. Alright, let's try this. God damn it. Irritation. Well, it's a good thing I just dragged out that fucking blue again. Okay, if I could do this without overspilling this time, that would be fantastic. I don't really understand. It was just going just fine with all the other gold details. Let's see if I just completely ruin this or not. There's always one tiny ass little fucking detail I forget. What it is. Probably should have dark tone. And to prove my point, that's the wrong color. Forgot the little pant stitching on the back. Now, of course, it's just the littlest dab. Okay, so before this completely becomes something I can't do anything with, yeah, I think he's coming along. I know, I gotta do a lot of extra little finicky stuff in order to get him prepped and ready. Actually, god damn it, I keep knocking this damn camera over. I've got to come up with something better. I've got to come up with a better setup than this. Right. Now, this is going to be a real pain. I think if I had wanted to do this a little bit faster, I could have just put his head on, and that would have covered a lot of details I wouldn't have had to paint. But I like being thorough. Because you do that, and there's always one little crack you can't get to, and then you notice it forever. There. It is a little bit of a greenish hue, but I'll cover it up here. This stuff is not terribly easy to get to. A little bit of an overspill there. I don't think I can get rid of that. Well, I don't know. I guess it's okay if that dries as the shade, though. See just how much it dries. Be fine. That's not the right brush. Now we're gonna try. Oh, what do you think? How about this Moon Lake coral? I think I can put that back and that back. That might be a little too. Might be a little too dark, but we will see. Okay. The gem. Actually, I think that works out just fine. If you are still wet, kind of, sort of. Coloration to that back plate. Yeah, now I'm going to need to highlight that, but I think that's actually a decent color for that. Okay. That head part right there that bothers me. Because it doesn't fit together. This is the correct head for this guy. Yeah. Get out of there. You know what that is, though? I think it's just supposed to go in there like that. I mean, it definitely does not look like he's got a connected head. But that's supposed to. Settle in there a little bit better. That is. That's a little better. There. Well, I guess I've committed because I don't think I can get that back out. Oh. Bring it back into focus maybe a little bit. Should be 75. And I really just need to... No, the further away it is, the lower the focus number needs to be. There, that seems about right. I don't even know if I want the zoom on. I think the zoom distorts it. Alright. Well, this time the highlighting does seem to have worked out a little bit. Better, but I do think I need some more manual highlighting. I've got to do something with this. Back plate is just really bad, didn't work out too well. And then obviously the base. Now in this one, it shows it as being a little bit gray. And I might continue with that idea. Because the field for these guys being dwarves is supposed to be like a rock theme. I don't know, the blue and all that really came out, but then the gold just doesn't. Especially that face. I mean, the face is supposed to be like a really important part, you know. It's a big focal point. Oh, and I even missed a bit. I still didn't finish all this stuff. There's a whole bunch of trim still here. Bunch of tiny ass trim. Brush really isn't my friend. Smallest brush I have, but the bristles just aren't sharp enough to do this kind of detail anymore. Any other surprise areas like that? It does not look like it. But I'm a little concerned about what that's supposed to be. I think it's fine. Alright. Well, I think we can call that one good. Obviously, I still gotta do some highlighting and do the base. Finish that off. But I think at least for what I've got there, it's done. I am just not impressed at all with this camera. Well, he's ready-ish. I think most of his colors are in there. Pretty good where they can be. That beard completely washed out though, so I need to go back in and do some highlighting to redefine that. Yeah, the blue actually turned out really well. Beyond that, things got a little dicey. Like I still just don't like that helmet, that face. The gold just doesn't pick out the details. So I'll probably have to highlight that to make some more details. I don't know. I'm still on the fence about using the dry brushing undercoat first. And this really just, this camera does not do what I want it to do. Because it looks very, I mean, maybe it is just like that, but it still looks very blotchy. Like it doesn't show. I mean, if the changing the focus doesn't really help either, because I think that distorts it a little bit. So I don't know. I still got a lot of settings to work on and fix. Because I think the focus is giving it a fish eye lens kind of effect where it's focusing sharply at one point in the middle of the camera and then it really blurs out. If I could just get it to look flat, it might distort less. But I don't think this has a macro setting or anything. I don't know. It looks alright from here, which I guess is the important part. But I might just be better off going with a traditional method. Let me focus this out again. Oh, come on. It's another thing that bothers me is I can't type in the focal number that I want it to be at. Let me go get these others real quick. this setup is less than ideal. Okay, so here's the guy. God damn it! Here's the guy that I spent the two streams trying to do, and I ended up redoing him. And I did paint like with the normal acrylics, and then I used the speed paints to paint over him. And you can see how much more vibrant that makes this character. And then this one, I just went with the straight acrylics. I think it does come off as a lot more vibrant and detailed. But I don't know. I don't know. I do need something that's going to be a little bit better. Now, so like with the dwarf, because of that method, you can see that, especially on the shoulder pads, the pauldrons, you get a nice little gradient that you don't get with the traditional method. I did kind of try a little bit that you can't really see on camera on the pads there, but it definitely doesn't come out the same. So I guess I've just got to figure maybe what paints would be best for what. Like in this situation, the blues would be pretty good to use this method with, because they got a nice pigmentation and it picks up that gradient. But maybe for everything else, just go with more traditional, with like the lighter colors. I think it shows poorly with the strapping there too. Oh, well, and it's hard to tell. Again, with the camera, it just doesn't pick up that detail. But anyway, I think we can call it good for now. Guy's got his head on now, and I'll do a little bit of the cleanup and the highlighting and put a base on him for the thumbnail picture. Every character seems like it's going to need a practice run. So I'm not really sure what I want to do with that. Bring that down a little bit. Maybe it's the lighting. A little bit of that forward lighting picks it up a little bit more. Kind of washes it out a bit. I do like that natural highlighting on the shoulder pad there. But yeah, it does. This method works pretty well for certain colors and not so well for others. So I'll have to think about what I want to do in the future with that. But anyway, I think it is time to end the stream for today. I don't know if I'll continue the painting streams going forward here. We might go back to a game or two. But for now. So, put that down and we'll call it for today. So, thanks for watching. Have a good New Year's. And I will see you next time for whatever I'm gonna do.